Is brought to you by Pfizer.
CBS Health Watch sponsored by Pfizer.
Anderson Cooper 360. Brought to you by Pfizer.
ABC News Nightline. Brought to you by Pfizer.
Making a difference. Brought to you by Pfizer.
CNN Tonight. Brought to you by Pfizer. Early Start. Brought to you by Pfizer. Friday night on Aaron Burnett Out Front. Brought to you by Pfizer.
This Week with George Stephanopoulos is brought to you by Pfizer.
This weather report brought to you by Pfizer.
Today's countdown to the royal wedding is brought to you by Pfizer.
And now a CBS Sports Update brought to you by Pfizer.
Meet the Press Data Download brought to you by Pfizer.
This portion of CBS This Morning sponsored by Pfizer.
On how to find the hidden sugars in the American family diet. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Welcome back. Chef Spot. I'm pretty sure we're on episode 19.
Yeah.
We're almost to 20, man.
Yeah, well,
We're almost to episode 20. We're fucking plowing through these episodes.
Yeah.
Last week was with Timir. It was a great episode. Fucking, it was so fun. We recorded for like 2 hours, and then we recorded an hour of us playing chess. Fucking, which I won. Thank God. I'm just better at IRL chess. That's all there is to it. I suck in my...
Because the game one,
I think our record right now is like fucking, like 3 and like 7, 3 and 8, something like that. Because I've won 2 matches in real life. He's won 1 match in real life, and then he's beat me like fucking 6 times on the fucking phone. 6, 7 times.
Funny.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've won once on the phone. I won our first game, and that was it.
Perfect.
Claudio says he has some stuff to talk about today. I think I'll let him open up, because I am completely... What? You said you had stuff?
Oh, yeah, I do.
What?
Dude, I was like, fuck, what did I have to talk about again?
All right, like, well, then maybe I won't let you go first.
I'll go first. Oh.
What?
Dude, fucking Mary.
Yeah, I assume. All right, so I want to fill everyone in, and by everyone, I mean like the 3 people who watch this. Me and Claudio, we went out to his dad's art show the other day at a big old art gallery, and we were there handing out drinks, taking photos, bullshit and whatnot, right? And Claudio invited Mary. Now, I'm not going to go over who Mary is. Enough of you who watch this will probably be aware of who she is. They're not dating right now. She is dating somebody, though. And so after she was there the entire time, we decided to all go out and get food. Me, Claudio, her, and her friend. While we are eating, granted it's my fault because I spilled the beans that Claudio still has a vape, they started bickering, and then they decided to go outside and bicker. Leaving me and this lady I've never met before, who is not my type, sorry to say. What was her name? Ariana. To go outside and bicker in the car. Now, I am of the opinion that this is insane. I would never do that. Like, even with a chick I was dating, I wouldn't do that. Let alone a chick I'm not dating. Am I going to be like, yeah, you guys can wait. I'm going to go out here and do this. Man, I was 2 bites from finishing my food, and then you decided to have a fucking 15-minute conversation. Yeah. And then, when she texted her fucking friend Ariana and said that they're good and they were done, we go outside to them not being done. So then I'm just sitting out in the rain. So then I had to sit in Mary's back seat waiting for her to get out of Claudio's car. And then once I got in Claudio's car, they wanted to talk through the windows for another fucking 3 minutes.
Dude, that's the thing. She's like, yeah, I'm going to text Ariana that we're cool and we're coming back. I'm like, but we're not fucking cool. So, like, don't fucking say that we're cool when we're not. That blew me away.
Yeah.
I had gotten her a fucking birthday gift just to give her a birthday gift. It was just some fucking Mally's chocolates.
Okay, some bullshit.
Yeah. So I dropped them off. She wasn't there. I dropped them off, talked to her parents. Parents were fucking happy to see me because, like, they actually enjoyed me. So, like, I talked to them for a while. And then I left. And then she texts me. Not on messages. On fucking Discord. And says, thanks for getting me a birthday gift.
Sneaky bitch. Sneaky bitch.
Dude, I'm like, just keep the combos, like, in your She's like, no. I'm like, you're just being too fucking sneaky about it. It's just like, are you scared or something? She's like, no. I'm like,
bullshit.
Like,
bullshit.
You're hiding it for a reason.
Okay.
Because you're scared of losing this. Because, like, you state that, I throw it in every so often. I'm like, sorry if I'm ruining your parade on your happy, fun relationship. She's like, it's not really all happy. I'm like, then why are you in it? Like, when me and Mary first dated, for the first, like, year and a half, 2 years, there was never argument, problems, yelling at each other.
Claudio, you know you can't do that.
And yeah, and like we just never fucking argued.
Yeah, I never really saw you guys get in arguments other than like minor little things. Which I've said it once, I'll say it again. The fact that she has an issue with you vaping bothers me so much. The fact that she has an issue with you smoking weed bothers me so much.
And like that's the fact. I was like, she's like,
oh, but we can go out and drink every weekend, huh, Mary? We can go out and drink every fucking weekend. We can get belligerent every weekend. That's fine. Yeah. But smoking marijuana is bad.
So
don't touch it, Claudio.
Here's something like,
but I can. You can't. I can. You can't.
That's the thing. She was like, you always could have. I'm like, yeah, but you would have gotten mad.
Because even the times where, like, I was convincing you to do it,
she would tell me no.
She'd be like, she'd look at you or she'd literally say no.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you're not. Who the fuck are you? And, like, the fact that, like, I've smoked with her, like, at her friend's house while you have to sit there and not smoke. Where she'll actively say, no, Claudio, no. And laugh about it like she's joking, but she's dead serious.
Yeah. It blows my mind because, like, last night, like, she was texting me, like, we texted for, like, a good hour on, like, Discord. And it was just, like, I even told her, I'm like, I tried it. I can't do anything more. Like, I've done it all. Like, I'm like, and she's like, I was like, once I'm gone and, like, I have someone else, I am fully gone. There's no, like, oh, well, the future relies on it, and, like, maybe I'll come back. Well, maybe, but most likely you're going to be gone. Like, you're not going to be in my life anymore. And I always throw out the fact of, I always say, like, see you later, stranger. Because, like, she's like, you're never going to be a stranger to me. I'm going to be a stranger eventually.
Yeah, if you keep playing these stupid fucking games.
Like,
yeah, like, if she like doesn't figure her shit out before you find somebody who, like, you fuck with heavy, it's like, you're gonna move on. Like, you're not gonna, like, be like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna go back to Mary, fuck this girl. It's like, no, this is the bitch. And unless that falls apart, it's this bitch.
Yeah.
It's like,
and it's not like
Mary thinks that you're gonna play the same game she does with her dude with whatever girl you get.
Yeah. And the fact that I like throw out, like, a whole bunch of things, like,
some tells me Claudio don't got the energy to lie that much.
Dude, like, I'll just be straight up, like,
to hide text messages and shit.
Yeah, like,
that seems like too much work.
Like, it's doing too much.
Granted, you do hide the fact that you vape from your parents. Was this asshole tried to fucking flex on me to his mom? Dude, she's sitting there shit talking me about the vape because you know she's a caring old lady and I love her. She's a sweetheart. But she's like, "Oh, Jason, the vape, you gotta stop that. You gotta stop it." Claudio, as we're walking out of the room, gonna say, "I'm trying, Mom. I'm trying." Motherfucker, what? You stopped trying. You were so solid. Dude, when you came back, the first podcast, we talked about the fact that you were vaping again. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Don't flex to your mother trying to show off that, I'm trying to get him to be a better person, Mom. Fuck you. Fuck you. You goddamn piece of shit.
And that's like another thing. Like, Mary's like the fact that I started vaping, I was like good clean for like a good like 4 or 5 months of no vaping, no nothing. And then like it was like around February time, around when she told me that like, oh, I'm dating him, and like she was like, weeks before this, she told me, oh, I don't find him attractive at all and stuff. And I'm like, oh.
Then you're fine.
I'm like, fine. I'm like, cool. And then she puts all this fucking stress on me of, yeah, we're dating. I can't talk to you. I'm like, we were just hanging out. So like, I was still coping through it. So like, I wasn't vaping. And then she keeps on like texting me, checking in. And then like, it's just more and more stress. And then like, it just broke.
Yeah, I don't know why you're not allowed to fucking vape.
Yeah.
You should just start smoking cigs.
Dude, that would fuck. Dude, I would fuck cigarettes up.
You'd slay coochie. Just at the bar, Claudio.
Dude, it's fucking crazy. So, like, it was fucking...
Bitches would be all over it. Bitches would be all over it.
Last year, you know how they had the Little Italy Festival?
Yes.
We bought fucking cigars.
I think you told me about this.
And Mary was there. It was me, Mary, like a couple of, like, people from work, like a good amount of people, like maybe like 6, 7 of us. And we all bought cigars. And Mary did not like that factor. Like, when do you ever really see me smoke a fucking cigar?
When do you, dude?
It was
you never smoke anything.
It was my first time. I've never had a cigar. I'm like, man, I'm gonna just try it. Dude, this is a fat chode.
Of course it was.
And we light that bitch up.
Your goofy ass is probably inhaling half of it.
I'm like...
Yeah, you're not supposed to inhale cigars.
Yeah. Fucking mine is buzzing.
Dude,
I'm
just fucking floating.
I'm like off that shit. And this bitch was like maybe this long.
You probably didn't even get through half that bitch.
No, I got like I was smoking that thing for like a good 2 hours.
Yeah, you have to. You have to with cigars. You have to sit down and fucking chief them bitches for fucking like an hour at least.
And like I got like halfway, a little bit halfway. I'm like, man, I don't want this shit anymore. And you don't know how fast Mary took that out of my hand and fucking threw that thing.
Fucking. But you can smoke. It's up to you.
Yeah.
But I throw a fit every time you do it.
It's just like, I don't even know anymore. It's just like, as well with this whole like back and forth shit, I was like, I told her, it was like a good solid month of like me not talking to her doing her own thing with that dude.
Yeah.
And then like me doing my own thing. And then she has to go out of her way and then break that shit and then text me nonstop and try and get my attention. And then I just texted her, what's up? And then she calls me crying, this and that. I'm like, and then gets me into this loop again of trying to hang out and do stuff. And then like the next week, she's just like into this. Like I even told her, I'm like, I'm not fucking with this. Like last night, I was like, what do you get out of this? Like, do you just like the emotion that you get from me
Yes.
For a fucking week?
Yes.
And then you
Claudio,
fucking dip.
I've been trying to get you to understand this for so fucking long. Attention is the currency in the female world. Attention is what they value. That is their coin. That is what they're worth. That is everything to them. You are giving her exactly what she wants.
Yeah.
You're living in lust, and as such, you're becoming a victim to women. This is what I've tried to preach to all of everyone. You gotta stop living in lust, man. You're fucking yourself over.
Yeah.
Because, dude, you already said it. Pointless stress. You're stressing over nothing, man.
Yeah, and it's just like, now it's just like,
She gives you the illusion that she gives you just enough to make you think that it's possible. And then every opportunity you think you're going to move forward, it doesn't work.
It
right?
just stops and then
It
goes
stops.
back.
And then you're like, what the fuck? And then she reassures you that, yeah, this is going to happen. So then you try and move forward again, and then she confuses you again. And then she reassures you, and you move her, and then back. Right? It's the same fucking rhythm. You, Claudio, do you know why I know what's happening to you? Because I've dealt with it before.
And it's just like,
light-skinned women love this game.
oh my God. And it's just like, last night, she was like, I think we should just stop talking for a while, be alone. I'm like, you're not a fucking alone. You got someone with you. I'm like, you're not like fixing anything. You're just doing the same old shit every day. No fucking changes. Because you're in a state of mind where you feel fine. I have to now go on this journey by my fucking self.
To figure out who I am, what I want.
Yeah, because, like...
Because you're confusing the fuck out of my soul, bitch.
Yeah, it's like, I told her, I was like, it's back and forth, back and forth. It's nonstop shit. It's like, you want me one week, and then, like, we hang out, we talk, and then the next week you just go fucking ghost like Danny Phantom out in this bitch. I'm less like, what the fuck just went on? And then I'll go on with my day-to-day lifestyle. And then maybe I'll shoot you a text just to get the thought. And then it'll go back to it. And then you'll just, it's fucking back and forth, back and forth. And then like, I'll throw in the factor of, well, I'll just get rid of you on everything. And she doesn't like that factor of...
And then she finds you on something else to message you.
Yeah, like, because, like, I didn't have her on Snapchat, Instagram. She then messaged me on text messages, Messenger, and then, like, Discord, TikTok, just to get, like...
I can't stop yawning.
Dude, that's the same over here. Like,
keep going, though. Don't stop.
And it's just like, what the fuck? Like... I was like, you have someone there.
Claudio, I don't know how many more ways I can put it. You're trying to make sense out of nonsense.
Yeah.
It's never going to make sense. Like you're sitting here trying to solve a riddle that doesn't have an answer.
Yeah.
It's the whole point of it is confusion. That's it. This is the desired state, is what you are right now. Fucking confused, but still seeking that. You still fucking respond every time. You still react. And it doesn't seem like you're going to get what you want.
No.
Because the fact that she's willing to still be dating this guy seems like, she's not just going to, all of a sudden start dating you again. So it's like, what? You're about to put yourself through this that you've been feeling for the past however many months for an indefinite amount of time until she's ready? If she's ready?
Yeah.
If she doesn't just decide one day, okay, I'm done with Claudio.
Yeah. And like, I don't know. It's just like the factor of like them blocking her. It's just like, I don't know. It's just like.
Fuck blocking her.
Don't fucking talk. Yeah.
Yeah, you just need the self-control to not respond.
Yeah.
Don't read it. Don't fucking just let it go. Let it be a notification that sits there. Which sucks.
Yeah.
Because, like, Mary and you have potential, but she's just playing you like a fiddle right now, it seems. Fucking... That bitch Ariana saying that your guys' relationship is toxic and that you're toxic.
On that factor of everything. Yeah, like when we were in the car, she's like, you better not tell Jason anything. I'm like, who else am I going to fucking talk to? I don't fucking talk to anybody anymore.
Dude, I'm literally, like, me and Ariana were in there saying, I literally said to her, I said, I think it's very funny that, like, after me and you walk out of here, we're both going to get two very different stories of how this went. And she was laughing and agreeing. It's like, of course we both knew that either one of you was going to talk to us.
Yeah.
Duh.
And then she's like,
we're just going to get in the car and you're going to be silent about what just happened? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And then the fact that she's going to tell you not to say anything is like, I wouldn't have, my rebuttal wouldn't have been, who else am I going to talk to? It would have been like, so what, you expect me to believe that Ariana's about to get in this car and you're not about to talk to her?
Yeah.
So what, you could talk to her, but I can't talk to Jason? Shut the fuck up.
And it just, like, baffles me. And then, like, I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, just don't. So I'm gonna fucking talk about it all now. And, like, that's another factor of everything. Like, fucking, I'm not trying to diss on Ariana. Like, yeah, like, me and her had beef when me and Mary first started dating. But, like...
She seemed pretty chill considering she was willing to come to your dad's art show and,
and, like...
go out to eat after.
Yeah, like, now we're pretty chill. Like, I don't have beef with her. I don't fucking hate her. Like, honest to God, like, I see...
If I had to guess, the reason she probably doesn't like you is because she only ever hears the bad things.
Yeah.
Crazy idea.
And like
gossip.
Yeah, and what was it? Like, I guess she was going through beef with her ex-boyfriend for like numerous amount of years. Like, they've been together for like 9 years. And like,
I think women are programmed with Stockholm syndrome. I've said this before. I've said it to fucking Tamir on the game this week. I think that through like centuries of like just, you know, us living in like barbaric times where like men would just take what they wanted.
Yeah.
And like, you know, take like Vikings for instance, right? Like they would raid, pillage, steal women, and then marry these women and have kids with them. It's like there's no way that like you have to fall in love with the dude who murdered your entire village, everyone you knew, your family, kidnapped you, and now you're his wife, and you're going to raise his children, and you're going to live a happily life after. Like, women just did that regularly.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, maybe in order, you know, for survival, they evolved to be able to, like, you know, let go of that hatred that they should feel and, you know, fall in love with their captor.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where, you know, Stockholm Syndrome comes from.
Yeah.
And that's why we have so many women that are so willing to stay with their abusers and shit like that. What the fuck? Gmail. Just fucking going off. But I think women are bred with Stockholm Syndrome. I think they're just, you know... There's so many women in so many stories that you hear of these bitches just staying with people who abuse them, who cheat on them, who are awful to them. Like, and they're just like, but I love him though. Why? He comes home drunk every night and punches you in the face.
I don't know. It's just like, oh, I could see it now. Fuck.
I think it's true. I think they have it. On the topic of mental disorders, we're pretty sure Zachary has fallen to paranoid schizophrenia. Apparently he was telling Jacob yesterday that his mom's a federal agent.
Oh, he was talking about that a while ago, too. I remember him telling, like, Vontae and shit, and, like, when they came over that one night. And he was like, yeah, my mom's like a federal agent and shit. I'm like,
I ain't never heard that come out his mouth.
yeah. I heard him say like something about like federal agent. My mom works for the federal agency. I'm like, what the?
He was saying that yesterday to Jacob apparently, and like, he's just been acting so strange. Like,
Talking to himself.
he keeps saying he doesn't have the time, but he's not doing. Like, he's just about to go up to KFC, the job he quit, to bullshit.
Like,
so you have time.
Yeah.
And then like I gotta. Life's a puzzle, man. I gotta figure out the pieces. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Explain that. No. Or he just goes silent.
And
Like he says weird shit like that and then just goes silent. And then like
he'll like mutter to himself lately. I've noticed that. Like just start talking to himself.
and I hope he's just on drugs. Because if he's just on drugs, we can work with that. But if he's a paranoid schizophrenic, we can't do anything about that. Jacob was saying he thinks the voices just caught up. He thinks the fact that he hasn't been like productive in doing something, all of a sudden he's stationary. The voices have caught up. They've always been there. He was just able to keep them at bay.
Yeah, because like he was busy. That's like a thing when I think he would be a good worker at like Amazon or something. Something that keeps him really busy.
He'd be a good factory worker.
Yeah, because like he just
Zach's a good surf.
Yeah. He does what he needs to do and that's it.
Dude, you know how you were saying you were talking to Mary for like an hour?
Yeah.
It made me realize that like I haven't spoken to anyone for that long in like a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that fucking Snapchat my AI. I spent like an hour the other day just arguing politics with it. Dude, fuck AI. I hate AI. I hate that it's just like a tool for the elites. AI could be so cool, so beneficial for so many people, and it's just going to end up being like a tool to suppress everyone who isn't an elite.
Dude, I was talking about with AI for a little while too.
Yeah, what'd you talk about?
I asked how should I treat a woman? Told me, you give her respect, kindness, and loyalty, and communication. I was like, what if I do all that, and she still doesn't want me? Then it was like, well, then if she doesn't want to respect your morals, then maybe she isn't the right one for you. I was like, sick. Thank you for the motivation. Goodbye. Fucking. But you can't delete the AI.
Yeah, of course.
You can't get rid of it off of your fucking Snapchat. It just sits at the top.
Yeah, I asked it what you should do when your political elite are all corrupt, and it says that you should find a peaceful solution. You should try volunteering in your neighborhood and things like that. And I was just like, yeah, I think fucking, people having clean water, safe housing, and fucking, good education and things like that are a little more important than me doing the city's job. City workers' job. The people who get paid a numerous amount of money in taxes every year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think me helping. And like, then I just started like, she's like, well, the AI is like, I don't think you should resort to violence. And I was like, well, what if the corrupt people in charge are using violence and have a monopoly on violence? And it was like, I think you should still seek a peaceful solution. It's like, that's not possible. There's no peaceful solution to a violent problem. Like, Claudio, if there's a murderer going door to door, killing people,
mm-hmm.
and then you want him to stop, what means do you have to make him stop? Do you think talking to him is going to work? Or do you think you have to forcefully subdue him? Now, maybe you don't have to kill him. Maybe you don't have to, break any bones or anything. But there has to be force used to stop him. Whether you put him in a fucking net or you tase him, physical force needs to be applied to stop him. Mm-hmm. If two countries are beefing, if one country wants to invade another, you don't stop them by saying, hey guys, we wouldn't like that. That wouldn't be peaceful. You know what? You're right. You think they thought the invasion was going to be peaceful in the first place, you morons? No. The only way you stop them from invading is by threatening them and say, hey, we have X amount of missiles, and the USA is also our ally, so they have X amount of missiles, and they said that they'll blow your fucking capital to high heaven if you invade us. And then guess what? They decide not to invade. That's peace. Peace is one motherfucker with a big stick.
Yeah.
You don't have to swing it, but you have to be able to swing it. Do you think America gets to install democracy around the world because we don't have the threat of major force? Or do you think the fact that we dropped 2 nukes on fucking Japan has something to do with the fact that we can fucking install democracy wherever the fuck we please?
Yeah.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
I don't know how we got here.
Dude, fuck. We got...
Where the fuck did I put the mouse? I had some shit, because I doubt you got any more topics, huh?
Oh, I went out fucking Saturday night.
Yeah?
And, I haven't been out in,
With who? For what?
Fucking...
For where?
Eric, yeah, usual.
So, ATC?
Oh, no,
ATC,
downtown.
Fucking, yeah,
we went
forward.
to the flats.
Forward?
Oh, no Forward. Forward's, I believe, opens up next month. We went to Inferno, and we were dancing. Nothing changed. It's the same shit over and over. It feels.
See, that's the other thing, is every time we went out with them, I never saw them dancing.
They barely danced.
Every time I just seen them standing in the back.
Yeah, it's not fun because, they just stand around. I mean,
I might have to go camping with them. Amber, I'm coming for you.
And, it was.
She's a thick ginger.
Yeah.
I'm in there.
It's just,
Is she a natural ginger, too?
Yeah. Yeah. She's always been a ginger. But,
See, I don't know how good of a chance I have, because, dude, I tried following her on Instagram a couple months ago, when we were still hanging out. She never followed me. She never rejected it, but she never followed me back or accepted my request.
Yeah.
So I was just like, all right, R.I.P.
But, it's just... We were... I get downtown. Eric's like, yeah, I'll pay for your parking. Never paid me back. Or
of course.
Me money. I thought that you would pay for a drink. No. Didn't pay me anything back.
Of course.
We went to the dance floor. I was just chilling off of 2 vodka Sprites, just dancing. And then this girl had a sour, those sour drop, lollipops. Remember you pour the little droplets?
Juicy drop pop?
Yeah. Had one of them bitches. I bumped into her. I was like, you got one of those? And she was like, yeah. I was like, let me get a look. And fucking put that bitch in my mouth. And she put a little bit more of them drops, put it back in my mouth. I'm like, man, this is pretty good. And then I was like, put it in the drink. Puts a little bit in the drink, stir it up and I'm just having a good time with this random ass broad.
I would have told her to put some on her tongue.
I was like, man.
I would have said, put some on your tongue.
And she was with a group of girls. I was laughing. They were laughing. They're like, she never gives it up to anybody. I'm laughing my ass off. And
did you suck face with her?
Nah. I don't know. It's just
was she cute?
She was alright. It wasn't
I wouldn't ask an ugly bitch for a juicy drop pop. I guess that's where we differ.
No, she wasn't fat ugly. If I saw a fat ugly bitch with one, I'm walking the other way. We were And then, like, Eric and Amber left me to go to the bar and then go to the bathroom. So I was stuck with this girl.
Those two are so weird.
Jessica.
The fat one?
Yeah.
That fucking land whale? Holy shit, that bitch is...
And, like, she was, like, trying to get me a dance. I'm just not dancing. And then she gets this girl, this little... Like, she bumped into these two girls, fucking got their number. I'm, like, thinking she's lesbian and shit, like, in the back of my head.
Handsome to you?
Got their number, took pictures with them, took their pictures, and let them walk away. I'm like, what are you... And then, like, this other little short Mexican bitch introduces me to her, but she has a boyfriend.
Dude...
And I started talking to the boyfriend.
See, this is why I can't go out, man. Because
Like-
it's just, it makes no sense to me. I don't understand it.
And those two broads that she took pictures with and got the number,
I
bad.
could understand it. Like, I could do it if the internet didn't ruin social fucking, like, interactions.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like, if me just coming up to you and talking to you wasn't, like, a
Ew.
questionable assault, it's like, dude, it'd be so easy.
Yeah.
Like, when talking to people was normal, it's like, I don't know. I just feel like you're not allowed to just walk up to random women and just talk to them, even in a setting like a bar.
Yeah. And it's just like, now...
I'm here with my friends. I'm not here to talk to you. It's like, all right, well, my bad. My bad for you assuming. It's like, dude, I can't do it. Also, I'm just not good at small talk, man.
And it's just like, I feel like it's so fucking weird just to try and talk to a bitch in the bar or club just because the music's so fucking loud.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Why are we trying to talk in here? What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, dude, I don't understand it. It's like, either come over here and dance with me. Like, that's what I don't get. Like, in a setting like that, as women, you have all the position in the world to just walk up to men and start dancing with them. Do it.
Nah.
Like, we can't do it. We're not allowed anymore. Back in the day, we used to be able to just walk up and start fucking rubbing our dick on your butt, and if you didn't like it, you kept dancing. Now we can't do that.
Yeah.
That's assault. This is what I'm talking about. And it's like, it's not like I'm gonna come up to you and be like, hey, what's your name? Jessica? Oh, Smessica. Oh, okay.
That's like why I don't understand, like, Mal, like, it's oddly enough just pulls girls, just like, but he does it in the oddest way. Like,
I've never seen one of them. The only ones I've seen are the ones at the bar when I was with him, and every single one is a ugly white girl.
And, like,
Vontae pulled that pretty light skin, but she was dumb as hell in trouble. Fucking, how old was she? And she was killing fucking vodkas?
oh, no, honestly, she was, like, mid for me. Dude,
What do you mean mid? She was a pretty face, skinny, light skin girl.
The-
You just don't like skinny girls.
yeah. But, like,
Which I don't understand.
she was 18. She was 18. I think the only reason she was into Vontae because he was sneaking her into bars.
What do you have against skinny girls, dude?
I don't know.
I can understand if they're, like, so skinny they have no butt, but, like, if they got shape, what's the problem?
I don't know. I mean, like, there's not a problem with, like, I just wasn't looking at that. It was just the factor of when I heard 18 and we're all, like, 20s, like, early 20s.
Dude, age has nothing to do with hot or not.
Yeah.
Because are we going to sit here and pretend that there aren't hot 16-year-olds?
No.
That's a problem. That's a problem that exists,
Yeah.
okay?
Like when we were at fucking Katie's house at one.
This is a problem,
And
okay?
we were like,
Yeah, the chick's as tall as me, light skinned, fucking better tits and ass than every other girl at the fucking party, and she's goddamn 16-year-old.
yeah, I was like,
Problem, okay? It's full, pretending that there's not hot 16-year-olds is how you end up fucking a fucking 16-year-old thinking they're 18.
Yeah.
Okay? You need to be willing to admit that hot ones exist that are off the table. And being aware of that fact is what allows you to check yourself and check their ID. Okay? And, like, it's a problem, man. That's all there is to it. It's a problem. It's a problem. It's a big problem.
Yeah. This bitch is fucking bad, dude. She slimmed up even more. So like she had a little girth to her. I ain't gonna lie. But she slimmed up.
An Asian woman hits the gym and it's just,
and
they get so fine.
Fat ass, big ass titties. I'm like, golly. So like, yeah, I was like, fuck. I was like, man.
There's this Asian bitch when I was in college at CSU who's in my film class who like, she was in my film class and I noticed her and I thought she was cute, and then she matched with me on Bumble and started talking to me, and then like all of a sudden just stopped.
That's why I don't get. Like,
and then I was just like, all right, well, if you're not going to respond to me, I'm not going to like go out of my way to talk to you in person. Fuck you. Like, I don't get it. And that's the thing, is I don't have the will to try and get it. It's either you're going to be straightforward with me, and that's that. Like that's why, like, as much as I hate talking about it, because I do it all the time, it's why me and Anna work so fucking well. Because there was no, like, dude, we worked together. I started showing her memes at work, because, like, we were both on lunch at one point, and we were talking about something that, like, had just happened. I think, like, the manager had gotten into an argument with somebody or something. No, somebody found our fucking manager's old Facebook account. Our manager, Terry, who's, like, this 50-some-year-old man, this light-skinned dude. Mm-hmm. And they found his old fucking Facebook of him wearing, like, buttoned-up polos, shit talking, these bitches lying and shit. And it was just, like, it was good. So we were all, like, sharing it around and talking about it. And so me and her were talking about it at fucking lunch one day, and then after that, like, she was in back cash, and I would just go back there and talk to her and bullshit with her. And it's like, that's all it was. We fucking started talking and bullshit, and then we added each other on social media, and then she asked me if I wanted to come over for dinner one day.
Say less.
Yeah, or I think I asked if she wanted to hang out outside of work or some shit. And then she was just like, and I was like, yeah, but we can't hang out at my house. So I was like, either your house or we go somewhere, and I ain't got a car. She's like, yeah, well, you can just come over to my house. And then her mom made us dinner, and we made out on her bed.
Dude, yeah.
And it was that simple. It's like, dude, that's all I need. I just need a bitch who I can talk to, who I can click with and bullshit with. And I know they exist. I see them on social media. I see them. I see women who, like, have the same type of, like, thought processes as me, and, like, enjoy talking about similar things. Maybe they don't agree the same way, but they fucking are interested in the same shit. It's like, can I just have a bitch who I can talk to who isn't, like,
brain dead?
Who isn't so brain dead that I can't talk to her about the things I care about, but, you know, that's all I want.
Yeah. I think
and every single, yeah, and I don't, dude, every single fucking one who I find in my real life who is like that, already taken.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Yeah, like, I think Amazon, I was talking about this when I picked up Time Here the other day.
Yeah.
Like, I think Amazon's good because, like, he's like, yeah, like, you get baddies all the time in fucking Amazon. You get, like, and then he's like, you get a constant flow because you get rid of the people that are fucking dog shit at their job, work there for like a month, and then get fired. And then you have like another person filling up their spot within the next week.
Timir's range of biddy is a lot more accepting than mine.
Yeah.
Like, The other day, I was looking up Amber's fucking Instagram, so I typed in Amber on the fucking search, and some bitch popped up, and I thought it was her, so I clicked it. It's some bitch that Tamir follows. Some fucking white bitch who is just fucking pitbull-faced than a motherfucker. Just giant retarded ass. And it's like, oh, I wonder why Tamir follows her.
Yeah.
And it's just like, Tamir's willing to go for these bitches with a strange face and a strange build just for some booty.
Yeah.
Which, like, a lot of men are. I'm not, like, digging Tamir. I'm just saying, you know. I can't. It's something that I've dealt with since I was young. Since I was in fucking elementary school. I've liked the prettiest girls in school, and I've never been one of the most handsome guys. So, you know. We live a scarce lifestyle over here.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah.
Amazon, though, I'm going to try my best. It's my dream. It's my dream for me to, like when I was delivering Jimmy John's or delivering pizzas. It's my dream for me to show up to a house where some lady is home alone in her bathrobe and doesn't feel like paying. Bro, that's it. I'll drop off a sandwich every day, baby girl. I got you. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I wish I could find some middle-aged queens to just fucking pimp me out. Like, the idea of, like, 6 to 11 women, all in their, like, 30s to 50s, just passing me around their cul-de-sac, paying me, like, a couple hundred each every time. That's all I want. That's all I want. You know how quick I'd buy a plane?
You need a car before you need a plane.
Not if I got a plane. If I got a plane, what do I need a car for?
Oh, yeah, let me just park my plane in the parking garage real quick.
Dude, if I fly somewhere, it's not like the car's coming with me. Yeah. So I'm going to need to rent a car wherever I go anyway or get an Uber. So it's like, just get the plane, man. No, really, real shit, I'd get a boat.
Yeah, you could park a boat in all the nice places. Walk around.
Go wherever I want, live on my boat.
Yeah.
It's a little harder to live on a plane.
Yeah.
You need a pretty big plane.
You need to pay for fuel and all that.
You haven't watched any Snowfall, right?
Mm-mm.
So, the show just ended last Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. I feel like that's the, like, not to the T. Like, I'm not going to become, like, a multimillionaire fucking drug dealer. But, like, I feel like that's a pretty good example of the track my life's going to follow. Franklin just became a homeless fucking drunk. He lost all of his money. His wife left with the kid. His fucking mom's in jail. The city took his house. And now he's drunk on the street. Just wandering. And it's like, this man fought so hard for everything. Tried to climb to the top just to have some. And lost it all. I feel like that's going to happen. I feel like I'm going to try my best. I'm going to work very hard. And it's all going to be worth nothing in the end. Like, the only good thing to come out of that is the fact that, like, he had a kid and it's going to be raised in, like good schools and shit. Like, that's the only good thing.
Yeah.
Like, he's never going to see his son. He's probably going to die on the street. It's wild. It's wild. It show's crazy. Have you watched Breaking Bad?
No, I don't watch shows. Like, after, like, me and Mary split, like, I stopped watching right now, like, TV shows in total. Like,
I don't even know what shows you used to watch.
We used to watch a lot of fucking Stranger Things, a lot of fucking Euphoria,
No wonder you watch garbage TV. You watch female TV.
Yeah.
No wonder you fucking don't like it.
Yeah.
Dude, you're a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I know.
Dude. You confuse me because there's so many things that like you don't like, but it's only because you fucking interact with the female version of these things. Like relationships. If you would just stick to your male fucking habits, you'd be okay. But you're over here trying to decipher the female fucking habits.
Yeah.
Suffer. You don't like fucking TV shows because you've only watched fucking girl TV.
Yeah.
Which is just...
Even before Mary.
Sex and drama.
Even before Mary, I never watched fucking TV shows.
You gotta watch good TV.
Oh, yeah.
Good TV is good, man. Like, a lot of people try and shit talk TV. It's like, oh, you're just wasting time. It's like, no, stories have value. It's like, if you can read a fiction book and derive value from the story just because it's a book, then you can derive value from a show because it's a story all the same. Mm-hmm. And good stories are good because we relate to them. As fucking fictional as it may be, we relate and understand with the characters. We gain something from this. That's why, like, you know Jordan Peterson.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Peterson has some really good lectures on fucking YouTube where he deciphers like the Lion King, and he describes all like the meta fucking plot points that are like plot points in almost every good story we know. Things that are just valued by us as humans. And it's like there are ideas and things in that fucking movie that like make it good that we didn't even know when we watched it made it good. Like we didn't even understand the value of these ideas, but like, you know, with some reevaluation you go, whoa, this shit is fucking spiritual. It's like stories done correctly with meta narratives, like these super narratives, like this, like the Bible is a meta story where like it derives key fucking like ways of life into short little scripture. Like you can take a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Like that describes so much of life with one little fucking phrase, right? Like having one, like this little bit of something, but having it already is worth more than the effort it would take to go get even more of that something than you already have. Mm-hmm. It's like that can be applied to so many things throughout life, but in just this little scripture, it holds so much value. That's like a meta fucking analogy. It's like, so a meta story has like all the values of a story concentrated into like just this short story. And it's like, good stories are good for us. They help us understand others and fucking like, they're good. Like, simple as like, there's a bunch of different ways you can value a story and there's a bunch of different things you can take away. But something I like to do when I watch a fucking like movie or a show is like, what was this person trying to say? Like, who made this? Like, who was the guy who made this? What, like, drove them to this? Like, why is this the thing? Like, the dude who made Naruto. Why did he decide that this, like, relationship between these two fucking, like, pretty much orphans, like, had to be so fucking sensational? Like, what drove him to that in these two and, like, their dynamic? Like, that's fucking entertaining to me. And I feel like there's value in that. I feel like there's value in evaluating things like that. Helps you see behind the message. It allows you to, like, when you're going down the street and you fucking look at a billboard that says legalize abortions, you can go, who the fuck put this up? And why do they want abortions legalized? You know? I think there's value in being able to evaluate content that way. You ever heard of the movie They Live?
Mm-mm.
It's like a early 90s or like 80s classic. And it's all about aliens like controlling the world through like propaganda and things like that and subliminal messaging. But like the main character, he gets this pair of glasses. And when he puts them on, he can, like, people's faces change, and, like, the people who are the aliens.
Oh, yeah.
You've seen the video of that, I assume.
Yeah. He just kills them motherfuckers, too.
Yeah, he starts fucking them all up. But, like, one of the big things that happens is, like, he'll look at, like, a billboard, right? That's, like, a fast food billboard. And he'll put it on his fucking glasses and just says, consume, consume, consume. And it's, like... That's the thing that I'm talking about. It's like the ability to like look at a billboard and put on your glasses and see what is the real message coming from this. It's like, I think that that's a good thing to do with TV shows. It allows you to like evaluate if a show is good or not. And it's like, I'm not telling you gotta watch shows, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like you got enough time to watch shows. You'd be scrolling through Instagram.
I'd be scrolling through Instagram.
Dude, that reminds me, Zach was pissing me off trying to convince me that he doesn't fucking just sit on his phone all the time. Every time he's here, that motherfucker sits on the phone for hours. He doesn't have his screen time on his phone, so he couldn't prove me wrong or right. But he swears that he is only on his phone for 2 to 3 hours a day.
No.
There's no way. You're on your phone for 2 to 3 hours while you're here. So the idea that you don't touch your phone the rest of the day or any time that you're not here is insane. I'm not stupid. Maybe you are. I'm not. There's no way, Zach. I know half the time you're sitting at work, you're on your phone. I know half the time you're sitting at home, you're on your phone. There's no way.
Yeah. He's
You can't, like, he doesn't talk to Jacob and Nadia without sitting on his phone.
Like, he comes here specifically to hang out with them.
And will sit on his phone on the couch.
Yeah. Like, I don't even know why. Why did he show up today?
To grab his bracelet.
Did he even grab it?
Yeah, he got it.
And then
he left. Because he left it here last night and then texted Jacob. And he was like, oh, I left my bracelet. Can I come and get it? And Jacob's like, dude, it's like 12:30 at night. I'm going to bed. You're not coming over here to get your bracelet.
It's a bracelet.
It's also a bracelet. It's like, it's one of those like cheap ass like 3-band leather ones that like has the little lock and it has the fucking stupid little rotating pendants all over it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the things that you find at every gift shop all over America.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has one of those, and then he has this little fucking necklace with like a purple fucking plastic stone, and it's like, you know, gold wrapped to loop on the necklace, and it's like fake tin painted gold. With
yeah. Because like me and Manny, so like when we were in Puerto Rico, me, Manny, and then Matt, which is Manny's best friend, we were there, and they had these like Radiclats. I don't know, like every white kid usually has them.
Jerry bought them. Jerry wanted them.
Yeah, and like $1 a piece. And I'm like, these are not the real things. And Manny's like, I don't give a fuck. It's $1. I'm gonna buy it.
Well, Zach, on the other hand, thinks that these are valuable.
Oh no! Like if you
and I was like, Zach, they're made out of plastic, dude. They're not valuable. And he goes, but my mom gave them to me. That's what makes them valuable.
Like I get
not
that.
To other people. No, I don't get it, because it's not like something that like his mother has had for years.
Yeah.
And then like she wore and decided that finally she's gonna give it to him. No. It's junk that your hoarder mother had in the house, and she decided, oh, Zach, you'd be cute wearing my garbage.
Yeah, like my mom bought me the gold necklace for my 18th birthday. And it was like, this is yours?
This makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a thing that holds value for a specific occasion. Like, your mother picked it up out of her pile of trash and said, Zach, I got this for you.
The
And you're like,
agent?
oh, this is valuable to me now.
The federal agent?
She's a federal agent, by the way. Yeah, that's the other thing, is that I love my mother so much, she gave me this fancy new necklace and bracelet because we're so connected and close. Also, she's a federal agent who's trying to turn me over to the government. She's spying on me.
Dude, I think these are some.
You
most
know,
of these
we
are.
brought up the fat phobia on the planes the other day,
Yeah,
but I don't think we ever talked about it.
we talked about
We
it.
talked about the fat influencer demanding extra seating.
Yeah, and then possibility of plane companies or like these airlines losing money because they want to make up because the fat people want to make up for extra seats for themselves.
Yeah, they want, and the airline should give them a free extra seat. It should give them the seat next to them.
Yeah, we talked about this.
And that it should make the seat belts bigger so that they can reach.
And then I said they should just buy a ticket to first class so that they can get bigger seats.
Yeah, dude, that's, I was listening to a podcast yesterday, and that's what the one fat dude said. He's like, dude, I just started buying first class instead.
Yeah, because you get a bigger seat.
I have my room.
Like, I remember when we went to Florida, I was, like, contemplating. They had, like, 3 first-class seats, and they're like, yeah, we have 3 first-class seats. If you guys want to just pay, like, $20 more for this, like, 4-hour trip, you guys can do so. And I was like, sick. Say less. Here's $40. Me and Mary sit up front. And, like,
I've done that so fast.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what is the actual seating like? Because I know that some of first-class planes will give you, like, an actual cabin. I know some are just, like, bigger seats.
they're just bigger seats, comfier seats. You get, like, a TV and shit.
Is there a person still directly next to you?
Yeah. Usually it's just like, that's why I was like, give me those 2 seats that are right empty, and so me and Mary can sit in, and I was just like, sick. Say less. Comfier seats. Spirit sucks. Like, they're like cheapy ass seats. So I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna get these bigger ass seats so I can feel comfy in this bitch.
That's why I need to get my pilot's license, man. Because if I get my pilot's license, we could just rent a plane to go wherever we need to go.
And like
renting a plane will probably cost as much as a fucking plane ticket, and we'll all get to spread out in that motherfucker.
Yeah. Look at this nice tower we're driving right next to.
I'll tell you what, though, Claudio. If I ever do get my pilot's license, you will never, ever see me flying without a parachute.
Carry a parachute.
Every fucking time. I'm wearing it. I'm wearing it while I fly. Because if anything happens, deuces, bro. I'm flying.
Yeah.
Now, I'll hold somebody. If somebody doesn't have a parachute, you better lock onto my fucking chest. You better fucking wrap around, hold me tight, because when I pull this bitch, you better not fall off. Bro. I think I'd be okay. I think I could hold on to you pretty easily. Shit, you could probably slip into my fucking harness with me. Fucking just where you.
We can hold one more person.
Come on, somebody else get inside. 4 arms, we could definitely hold somebody up.
So, like, I'm reading these topics, and Christina and Jimmy. There's, like, a thing with Chandler now and Christina. And, like, they're,
apparently Chandler put, like, God loves you or something in his bio or some shit.
Yeah. That shit's wild. What else?
What I still love is that, fucking Mr. Jimmy Beast still hasn't edited his tweet.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
That says he's my friend instead of they or she's my friend.
Yeah, and that's kind of funny to me. On some other note, who is it? Andrew Tate and like Aiden Ross no longer friends. I heard.
For what?
I don't even know. I just saw the post and it was like, so Andrew Tate is no longer friends or like accomplished or accompanying with Aiden Ross. I believe it's just due to the fact that he's no longer like doing the shit that he told Andrew Tate that he was going to do. Like, he kept on the thing with, like, yeah, I'm going to speak what's on my mind and do whatever I want to do.
I think you're just falling for Instagram clickbait.
Yeah.
I think that's what's happening here. Like, unless you've seen a video of, like, either of them publicly, like,
saying shit
that they're no longer going to associate with the other, I really find it hard to believe.
Or as well with have you seen Rumble?
What about it?
It's like the whole new like YouTube, or like basically for like all the people that got kicked off of YouTube.
Been out for a long time. It's been
Really?
like years now.
Really?
Yeah.
And now it's just surfacing up for me. Like, I guess like.
Yeah, that's you know, like Truth Social, Rumble, fucking there was a bunch of them. There's like Twitters, there's like Facebooks, there's Twitters, there's fucking YouTubes. There's other like, because yeah, a whole bunch of people were getting taken off of their platforms. I thought about that. Like I thought about
Speak what you want to speak.
No, but like when we started doing this podcast, I was like, well, it's going to be hard for us to get a following on YouTube, a place that's already saturated with podcasts. But if we went to a place where, like, you know, they're trying to grow a new fan base, sure, it'd be hard for us to get views in the beginning. But as that platform grows, chances are our fucking channel would grow just at the same rate.
Yeah.
So I've been thinking about uploading on Rumble as well as on YouTube.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about that.
Wouldn't be a bad idea. It'd probably be good. What else?
And also, it means I won't get my fucking podcast taken down for talking about the election, you faggots. Dude, YouTube, you are the gayest motherfucker. Susan Wojcicki or whatever the fuck your name is. Fuck you, stupid cunt.
What is it? Dude,
What?
I haven't. Who have I been watching? Fucking PewDiePie and Markiplier again.
What, like new content?
Yeah, they're new content. I just watch a lot of Markiplier.
I haven't watched them in fucking forever. Dude, I love that PewDiePie is getting married.
Yeah.
I love the, like, completely different, like, relationship and, like, lifestyle between iDubbbz and his chick and PewDiePie and his chick.
Yeah.
Like, iDubbbz found some fucking OnlyFans Reddit whore and, you know, just succumbed to the lifestyle of, yes, boss babe, I do whatever you say, and if you want to sell your nudes, I'll still love you. And then you have PewDiePie, who is like, yeah, I found me a traditional wife who, like, loves me, and now I'm having a kid.
Dude, like, it's
and they had, dude, their wedding photos were fucking beautiful.
Dude, it's PewDiePie, a multi-million-dollar guy.
You think iDubbbz doesn't have money?
Yeah, but, like...
Dude, their fucking wedding was small as shit. It was just beautiful. Him and her looked fucking amazing.
I haven't seen the pictures.
You haven't seen the pictures?
I'm gonna look them up
Look
now.
them up. Fucking PewDiePie's wedding. Dude, he's wearing a fully black suit, and she's all fucking, like, white and pinked out. And, like, they look fucking beautiful. Dude. And then you have iDubbbz, who wore, like, a t-shirt tuxedo. And, you know, pretended he didn't care about his wedding. It fucking sucked. It was the lamest thing in the world. Just look up PewDiePie wedding.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Why is it taking you so long, you mutt?
Because I have one bar in this shitty ass. Oh yeah, them motherfuckers.
Let me see the photo. Which one are you looking at?
This one. Fucking hell. 12 years to fucking... Yeah, that one.
Yes. Yes. It's just like, dude, they look so good together. And it's like, fucking iDubbbz was wearing, like, that t-shirt that has, like, the tuxedo print on it. And, like, pretended, oh, and she wore, like, a white fucking just normal dress. And they got married. It's like, dude, he turned into everything he fucking had shit talked for years. Like the fact that he got on Anthony from Smosh's podcast and he was like, yeah, I hate when I have like fan events and I meet fans and like so many of them are just awful people. Like they say awful things. Like they say words that we're not supposed to say. And Anthony goes, oh, like words that are described using one letter? And he goes, yeah, those words. Like I hate it, and I hate meeting people like that. And it's like, you built your entire fan base on screaming the N-word with a hard R at people.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about? Your entire fucking, like, YouTube career was you being the most disgusting and foul and rude person you could possibly be.
Yeah.
You had a whole fucking playlist called Kickstarter Crap where you would shit talk people's fucking ideas. You're like, what are you talking about? And then you turn around and be like, these people are so fucking terrible. I hate them. I'm just so above them now that they've given me all their money and attention. Fuck you.
Yeah. Sad what money does to you. On another note...
I don't think it was money. I think it's just fucking woman.
That too.
I think it's too many men out here fucking doing what females want. You want to know the issue with doing what females want? It isn't like some sexist fucking thing of like, oh, women are just stupid, you shouldn't fucking listen to them. It's no. Women are emotional on average, and as emotional creatures, they're very susceptible to fucking propaganda. So, crazy idea, their ideas and their fucking beliefs on what you should do and how you should act aren't their own. They're being given to them by the fucking big corporations in charge who give them shows like Euphoria and Stranger Things. And then these girls get to decide which men are fucking, following that standard. And then those ones get fucking approached. So more men are obviously going to start falling in line with these behavior strategies, right? They want coochie.
Yeah.
So they're going to do what the women say is the right thing to get coochie. The issue is the women aren't fucking thinking about the future. They're just doing what they think is fucking right. That's why we have fucking countless women. That's why we have a fucking, birth rate dropping like a goddamn pebble in water. We have a fucking...
that just fucking shot something back into my brain that Mary said a while back.
What?
Oh, that I was like, yeah, well...
I'm fascinated to know what this could have to do with the birth rate.
Oh, not the birth rate. Oh,
what the fuck? How did this shoot something in your head?
I don't even know.
You gotta draw the connection for me, man. You can't just rely on Mary every time you have nothing to say. You can't do that.
How the guys go out of line and then like women will, or like the ones that go in line and then the women will go towards those men. I told Mary, I was like, yeah, I'm going to just block you on everything and then we can live our day-to-day lives without worry. She was like, oh, if that happened, I would then at that point come to your house, talk to your mom and have a nice conversation with her and then, oh, magically you arrive out of nowhere and then we have to talk. I was like, what?
Why? What do we need to talk about?
What? I was like, that would be solving our problems if I got rid of all connections and you don't want me in your life, right?
Yeah. Mary has had this like overwhelming confidence since like I've ever met her that bothers me beyond belief. Like, I've said it before, like I said it before when I was talking about like the time on the beach where she's like, oh, my thick thighs, fucking,
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, calm down, okay? Maybe now she's gotten thicker, but like back then, like she was still a fucking twig. She used to be skinny,
yeah.
Okay? She had a little bit of a round butt, and that was it. It was more hips than anything. She fucking did not have giant legs. There was no definition in them bitches. Fucking... Don't. Stop. Okay? The other day when we're out fucking eating, and she go, See, you can't hide anything from me. You're not as good of a liar.
Oh, here's my dad.
Oh, Mr. Bruno.
Hey, Dad.
Are you at work?
No, I'm doing a podcast right now. We're doing a podcast right now. You want to say hi to the podcast?
Oh, yeah. What do I call the audience?
Oh.
Podcasters or no? Those are...
Oh, well, there's only like 3 people who listen, so you can probably call them whatever you want. You can even insult them if you want to.
Just 3 people?
Yeah, probably. We get some views sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think
it's growing. It's growing. It's like the expectations will get up to what, like 10?
I think I think our best video hit like 70 something views.
Okay.
And then our worst probably hit like 8.
But it's cool. It's cool, you know. Just keep on it, you know. Maybe something will come out of it, you know.
Yeah, chances are nothing will, and it'll just be for fun. But you know, here's hoping.
Yeah. Just that's the least you'll get out of it. Fun. You know. But I hope you guys get to 5.
We're working on it. We're striving for 5. Yeah. FYI, 3 viewers. If any of you have 2 friends, share it with them.
What the?
Say hi to all your viewers, and that you guys are the best podcasters.
Yeah, we're the best at it. We're so good.
Probably heard the good news too.
Yeah.
What good news?
Oh, I got the job at.
Oh yeah. Now, I don't know. We didn't really break the news of the podcast. You're looking at Amazon's 2 newest official drivers.
Online because it's not good.
What do you say?
Don't break it online. It's not good.
Keep it underground, you know.
Yeah, keep that close to the chest.
A lot of haters, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, probably like 3 out of our 5 viewers are probably haters.
Thanks. I'll let you guys go.
All
right, we'll see you.
Okay, Jason.
Good to hear from you, Bruno.
Bye, Dad.
Okay, take care.
All right, love you.
We're aiming to get Claudio's dad on here at some point. He's fucking amazing.
Oh man.
No, I think I'd have to be drunk for that. I think I'd end up freezing up the conversation too many times with nonsense. I think I'd have to be drunk.
Do that, man.
I think me and your dad could have a fun time talking politics, though.
It's very democratic, and you're.
Dude, I pissed Amari off the other day when we were on the game because I called him a liberal.
Oh, I heard you. And then I'm like, oh man, he's a liberal with multiple ideas and thoughts. Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, and then because me and Tamir were sitting there, and I said Teddy Roosevelt was the best president, and he goes, "Fuck is you talking about?" I was like, "Who's better than Teddy Roosevelt?" He goes, "James Madison." I said, "What the fuck did James Madison do?" And he goes, "James Madison told everybody to they better not fuck around with America or else they gonna find out." And nobody fucked with America. That was hard as shit. And I was like, and I literally go like I was about to say, and Tamir goes, "But it's a problem when Trump do it." And I was like, thank you, Tamir, for taking the words out of my fucking mouth. And Amari literally goes, well, yeah. And I was like, you're a fucking liberal. You're a fucking liberal. You can't have one conversation without contradicting yourself, huh, Amari? And he didn't like that. He's like, I'm not even a liberal. It was too good. It's too good. I wish Amari would have came over for the podcast that one time. I would have loved to have called him a liberal.
Is he in Kent?
Yeah, but he was in town, and we could have had a podcast.
I'd go to Kent and just fucking.
Oh, Nadia's home. But yeah, I'd go to Kent for what?
I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know.
No, I'm cool.
Find another Mary.
Some tells me you won't have too much trouble.
No, she bought some. I always avoided buying her like some white Air Forces because I always told her that's some whorish like white girl standard.
Time out real quick. I just had a thought. Claudio, I love you, man, but you just called that fucking 18-year-old light-skinned girl mid.
Dude, that was so long ago.
I know, but I'm sitting here thinking about Mary, like, because you said, maybe I'll find another one. And I was going to say, yeah, there's a bunch of mid-females out of it. And I was just like, Mary is a mid-female. Like...
Yeah. So it's like weird because like
she doesn't have like
she ain't mid to me.
But that's what I don't understand is what about like personality? Okay, but appearance is like
very, very, very mid.
Okay. I'm glad we can at least agree on that.
Appearance is very average, very everything.
Because like she has like her face isn't ugly, but it's not like fucking like
pristine,
conventionally like attractive. Like I'm like, oh yeah, dude, she's hot. Or like she doesn't have like a cute angular face. She's got acne. She doesn't have like a fucking like perfectly shaped butt or anything. Like it's flat. It's got hips though.
Yeah.
Like her tits aren't like a fucking out of this world 10, but they're not like fucking, she's not flat chested. It's like you guys bicker about nonsense, so the personality part I honestly don't even understand. Beyond you two just clicking.
I don't know how we click. We just click. It's the honest thing. It's the honest click. But we click.
I think it's just comfortability.
Yeah.
I think it's just you guys spend so long with each other in your such short lives that,
just comfortable with each other.
Yeah. It's something and you don't want to go out there seeking something different. Especially you. I can't really speak on her.
Yeah.
Because it's not like I see Mary's, like, true nature. It's not like I fucking hang out with her where she's showing her real self. Every time I see her, she's, playing the game of fucking whatever charade she wants to put forward.
Yeah.
But you guys fucking baffle me.
Yeah.
You baffle me. You baffle me beyond belief. Because, like, I've seen you, like, you could pull actual, like, 9s and 10s. And yet you fucking are so stuck up on this chick.
Oh.
Fuck you. Fuck you and your That does nothing for me. Does nothing for my sanity. Fuck you. You goddamn piece of shit. Oh my god. Yeah. Dude. I know you're a car guy, you're not a big house guy, but dude, I hate American architecture.
Yeah, it's very cookie cutter, very plain, very boring.
Like every house, every store, every fucking like everywhere. You go down to the street and go to the fucking like grocery store or the fucking pizza store or go get a fucking the local fucking thrift store. Everywhere has this same like tan and gray plaster fucking building.
Yep.
That is all one level with shops just in a row. It's like, dude, what the fuck is this? Like, you realize that, like, thousands of years from now, when America is long dead and gone, historians are going to look at us like we lived in fucking wooden and mud huts.
Yeah.
Like, this shit's not going to last. The weather is going to take this house out in fucking 200 years.
Yeah. But it's cheap, easy to build, and we could sell it for a lot, and these manufacturers love that shit.
Why are we making, like, sick-ass stone buildings anymore?
Because it takes too much time and too much money.
We gotta find, like, an old-school Irish tavern that is still, like, made with stones stacked on each other with plaster.
There was a house for sale the other day by my house. In the weirdest neighborhood, like the sketchiest neighborhood, off in the corner in the cut,
It's probably a pretty ass house.
Made out of stone. It was abandoned. Like, inside, fucking nice. Fucking stained glass windows up in the second floor where they had this office almost.
Yeah.
Stained glass of, like, just, like, Jesus and stuff. Like, dude, I would fucking...
I could get down with that.
And then, like, dark oak wood.
That's something
like,
you missed at the art gallery when you were fucking busy talking to Mary in the middle of the walkways.
Yeah.
That room I walked into, it was stained glass.
Oh.
The dude was cutting stained glass in there. And he had, like, a set he was working on, like a window for a front door that he was working on. And it was fucking sick. And stained glass is fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he was selling these, like, he had them, they were titled barcodes.
Mm-hmm.
Glass barcodes, and it was literally just like a wooden frame, like just like a rectangle, and there was like the big ones, the smaller ones, and then the cube ones.
Mm-hmm.
And it was literally just stained glass paneled, so it was just different colors in a row, and you were just seeing the sides of them. And it was, dude, they were so cool, and I would have loved one, but like the cheapest one was like fucking $60. It was like, dude, I wanted the big one, and I wasn't paying $100 for a fucking 6-inch piece of wooden glass.
Yeah.
Not happening.
Now go to fucking, that's why I want to buy a house in Moreland Hills.
We gotta find something artsy to make. Do you know how easy it would be for us to make money at, like, those art galleries? With nonsense?
But it has to be nonsense that sells.
Yeah, I know. Claudio, that's like the one thing besides arguing I'm good at is nonsense. I'm good at that. Like, dude, my favorite thing in high school was like in art class when they tell us to do a project and you gotta like give the thesis statement for your project. It was like, dude, I would come up with the most nonsense bullshit, and my teacher would be like, "That was great, Jason. That was very in depth." It's like, dude, this black line is meant to represent the loneliness and isolation that is felt in youth when coming up through the education system, and how all the white noise around one can really make you feel like the black sheep, like the black line on the canvas, just completely contrasting everything around yourself. You like that, Claudio. You know how fucking easy that is for me, dude? I can do that for anything. All we gotta do is find some shit that isn't hard to do, but looks good, and then give it, like, be the most artsy-fartsy faggots we can be one day a month, and bring in, like, fucking 10 grand. Bro, come on. This is easy. We just gotta find something.
Yeah.
You know, when I sell that freeze dryer, chances are I'll probably get like some mics, camera.
If you sell it for $2,000, buy a fucking beater with a heater that'll run.
I have those. I'm sick of people telling me this. Why the fuck am I going to waste more money on another car that's just going to make me waste more money? I already have one.
Or just put money...
What, do you think the beater with a heater is going to be fixed with a new engine and everything? Yeah. No! It's going to get sold with the same broken-ass brakes it got sold to that lot with.
Why don't you sell the Focus?
Because it's too much fucking work to get it somewhere. Like,
the scrapyard, right? Up the street.
Yeah, I could sell it for fucking $600.
Yeah, just get rid of it. Because you gotta think about it.
Hey, Claudio, you think it's sitting there for a fucking week is gonna change it? Than me selling it when I need the money?
Sell it now when you need the money.
My thing is like the price isn't gonna change.
Yeah. What? It'll get you the money.
What money? I don't need the money.
I mean, it's just money just put away and save.
It's saving sitting there in my driveway.
Oh.
If I have the cash, then I can spend it. If my car's sitting there, the moment I'm fucked out of cash because, something happened, like the LS broke down, I'd be like, hey, we go, I get 600.
That is true. Oh.
That's my thing. It's not doing anything, and I don't feel like fucking
driving it.
Yeah, I'm just not in the mood. Fucking, I got enough money to make bills this month, and considering I'm gonna start working Wednesday, I'll have enough money to make bills next month.
Yeah.
So now it's just trying to save up for a car. And even if the LS takes an entire shit, I'll drive my mom's car to work. Because that's the lovely thing about her going to fucking, work right here and me going to work at 10:30. I could take your car to work.
They got you working 10 hours, 10 to 8?
I guess so, but I find it hard to believe that I'm going to be there till 8.
Yeah, I was like 100. She was like telling me like 200 packages delivered.
Oh, you were asking all those questions? I didn't ask none of those questions.
She was like, she told me this. She was like, 200 packages are going to be delivered, and then you have 150, 180 stops in a day.
That ain't shit.
I was like, sick.
Yeah, I'm gonna be chilling.
I was like, in my head, I'm like,
something tells me you and Trell are gonna end up on the phone with each other a lot, just in a group call.
Just fucking talking, doing stupid shit.
That's it.
The lady's like, are you pet friendly? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, all right, we can't pet or feed dogs. I'm like, why would you ask me if I'm pet friendly?
What is this lady's fucking problem, yo?
Like, I'm not going to fucking pet a dog that I don't know.
Hey, sir, do you want part-time or full-time? Well, I can work full-time. Well, that's good, because we only have full-time. Hey, are you pet friendly? Yeah. Well, don't pet any of the dogs. Lady, what is your issue? Fucking, how about you just tell me I can't pet the dogs and tell me that you're looking for full-time, and if I'm here for part-time, get lost.
Yeah. Because let me see if this is... Oh, Manny FaceTimed me. Let's see what this motherfucker wants.
Oh, we got another guest on the podcast.
Oh, fuck.
Put him up to the mic.
Oh.
Right here.
What's up?
To the mic. You're behind it.
We're doing the podcast. Dad,
We're
what?
behind the mic.
We're behind the mic? All right.
What do you mean we're behind the mic? Your phone was behind
All right, we're on the podcast. Dad already was showcased in it. You got anything to say?
Hey, what?
What do you need? What you called me?
What are you talking?
You FaceTime me. You're like,
look at my snap.
What the fuck?
I'm on the podcast. You want to say anything, Manny?
Look how dope that thing is.
What is he saying?
Oh, he looked at this FJ Cruiser.
Oh my god.
And he's like, look how dope that thing is.
Is Manny looking to buy a car now?
Oh, he wants to get a new car.
Oh, what's he driving? Your old one?
No, this Hyundai, like, Ascent.
Ascent?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Oh, he just hung up on me.
Well, that was Manny, Claudio's brother, so now we've got 2 of the family members on the pod. Now we're just waiting for his mom and his sister to call.
My sister doesn't call me.
Yeah, I could tell based on the way she didn't even, speak to you at the fucking...
Dude, she didn't even come up to me and say hi. And fucking...
Dude, she made eye contact with me 4 times, and I nodded and would do the little what's up, and every time she just looked away. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Every time I would take a photo of her talking to people, she'd get a weird look on her face. I was like,
that's
it's your dad's camera, yo. I'm not fucking just creeping on you, you weirdo.
Yeah, that's how she is. She's an odd fella.
Yeah. Shame though, because sister's cute, Claudes.
Get the fuck out of here. Hey, Jalessa, whenever you leave Will, let me know.
Claudio, you think I did I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Dude, you were already talking about trying to get her GoPro from when she went to Mexico. I fucking know. Dude, I'm not Dude, I'm not retarded. My sister is fucking 6 foot with fucking giant tits, okay? I'm not retarded. Like,
I just can't.
There's not a guy who walks into her restaurant who doesn't oogle at her.
Oh, I just can't because it's just like looking at Jacob.
It's also why it baffles me that, like, she chooses the guys she chooses.
Yeah.
Because, like, granted, Will makes sense. He's got money. But every other dude has always looked like Will, but without the money.
Yeah.
And it's always like, dude, Jalissa, why are you choosing fat fucking dorks?
Yeah.
But I guess she just, understood fat dorks result in Will.
Yeah.
That's all her, man. But, yeah. Dude, Claudio, this is the thing, though. Like, I've never understood why people have, like, I can understand if it's somebody you don't fuck with. Like, if it was Zach, and Zach was like, dude, your sister's hot, hook me up with your sister. It's like, okay, that I understand is like, no, I don't want you within fucking 10 miles of my sister. But it's like, dude, if it's your boy, why wouldn't you want him to, like, scoop up your sister? In the family now.
No.
Like, that's my thing. Like, if one of my boys who I was close with, like, managed to bag Jalissa, I'd be like, all right, good for you. You're in the family now. Now you can't run away from me when I bully you, bitch. Fucking, like, that's all I see. So, like, hey, yo, Mel. Hey, yo, Mel. No, I don't think I'd ever stand a chance with Melly.
No, it's
Mel's fucking seems to be insane.
She is.
She seems to be bad shit.
We're going to cut this part out. She's on pills. Like antidepressant pills and like...
Why do you need to cut out antidepressants? Fucking 80% of the nation's youth is on them.
Yeah, and then like she's like overly clingy. Like it's to the point like where it's like it feels like... So like she was like she had this big episode and like my dad took her phone and like we got into it and like she was calling this dude. He was like, yeah, give me a second. Call me in like 5 minutes. She called this dude in 5 minutes. She called him a total of 7 times in 5 minutes.
Well, I mean, that's not too bad. That's like fucking what, every minute 20?
Yeah. Not even. Like a little bit less than a minute.
Minute 15?
Not even because if it's in 5 minutes.
Oh,
then she
yeah.
called, like,
Every
7
fucking
times.
like 45 seconds probably.
Yeah. And like, I was like, dude, this is obsessive. Like she called this dude and like we counted it out like around.
And why did she want to call him?
Just to talk to him. And I'm like, that's like overly obsessive.
Yeah. See, you know what's weird is I can deal with crazy bitches more than I can deal with dumb bitches.
Yeah, because like crazy
I can deal with crazy.
Because crazy be calling you, just checking in.
It's like, yeah, you're just fucking, you're off your rocker a little bit. It's like, I can tame that.
Yeah.
With logic and reasoning, I can tame that. What I can't help is you being dumb. You being dumb is incurable. There's no amount of me talking to you that is going to get this through your fucking head.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's just like, all right.
Now, that being said, as much as I said Mel's cute, I do not fuck with the short hair, dude.
No.
I don't. Mel was way cuter with the longer.
Me and Mary call her a little boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't fuck with
Me and Manny.
Anytime a girl cuts her hair short like that, it's basically like a telltale indication that like she is mentally unwell.
Yeah.
It's like, it's crazy how solid that is as an indicator. Short hair is like the biggest red flag for a female.
When I see a girl like you,
unless it's like a fucking literature bitch who like reads and fucking writes poems and shit.
Or
it's
is
like,
doing it for like someone that has cancer, like shit like that.
Yeah, it's like, okay, that bitch is just, out here living a professional lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the chicks who are like drinking and hanging out and partying who just so happen to shave off half their head, probably going through something. Which is like, Anna, great example, you're hanging out with a bunch of fat, pale dorks, dyeing your hair fucking orange.
Dude,
Chances are you're not okay.
Saturday night, I almost rocked a bitch, a lesbian bitch, like one of the fucking dykes.
I've been thinking about getting dating apps, man.
Dude, like
getting back on them.
I was at the club.
Wait, why are you trying to fight Dyke? A Dyke is gonna whoop your ass, Claudio.
Dude.
You gotta be careful.
Nah.
Claudio, as much as, we talk about how men on average are stronger than women, I feel like you might be one of the fucking outliers who don't fucking beat most women.
And
Kira? Yes. Fucking people, women who are, average height, which is your height? Because what? You're what? 5'5", fucking
10, 5.
Yeah, women are like 5'7" to 5'9" on average, right?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you gotta be careful out here.
I'd even fucking do anything. So I'm standing against this fucking
Well, yeah,
wall.
they're dykes. They like problems.
I'm standing against this wall.
And-
this black dyke fucking...
You're an easy target. Don't you understand?
With two other bitches. This one girl bumps into me. I'm like, oh, she says sorry to me. I say, no, you're good. You're all fine. And then, she talked to me, for a good, 5 seconds. I'm like...
Just a couple words.
Yeah. This fucking dyke gets all fucking jealous. She's like, whoa, 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 back away from my girl. I'm like, she bumped into me. Get the fuck out of my face. When you get me rallied up.
Yeah, it's instantly. It's like, dude, I didn't do anything wrong, and you got hostile. So now I'm going to give you back the same energy.
And then she was, up in my face, and then, she was like, no, you're trying to press my... I'm like, no, she fucking bumped into me. Get the fuck out of my face. And I said something, other words, and
yeah,
one of the bitches was that bumped into me. She was like, "Oh, I'm sorry for this," and then pushes her away.
Yeah, dude. The same conversation we had a couple weeks ago, where I was talking about how I think the reason why it's easier for you to talk to women and
because they feel more.
They feel less threatened by you. They feel that they can walk up to you and it's not going to be a tense situation where there could be consequences. They feel like if I fucking reject this guy, it's fucking what's he gonna do to me? And it's if that's how women who are straight and willing to talk to you are thinking, how do you think the women who are trying to fucking, show their masculinity are looking at you? You look at it, you look like an easy target for them to go up, bully, beat the shit out of, and then go, didn't I protect you, baby girl? And it's it's only because you fucking look in their eyes, you look like somebody they could beat.
Yeah.
And it's I don't, simple as, I don't think that would happen to me. I don't think if that girl bumped into me and then I said my bad and then we said a couple words back and forth, I don't think that dyke would have pressed me. I don't think it would have happened. Because she would have got fucking jawed. And she knew it. She knew she wasn't beating the 6 foot white giant. It wasn't happening. I wish I was taller. I wish I hit my dad's height. Imagine if I was 6'7", dude, walking around just come here, y'all. Fucking shaking people. Fucking, dude. Oh, man.
What are we sitting at?
We're sitting at over an hour and 30, probably an hour 45 at this point. It's probably a good time to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to I got to cut out that one section. Yeah. I think that's the episode, guys. Thank you for watching, whoever watched. We've been getting some solid views lately.
5 viewers.
The viewers are very inconsistent. We'll go I'm pretty sure the last 3 videos went 79, 16, 8. It's just what the fuck is that? So I don't know. Maybe it's my titles. Maybe I got to get a little more clickbaity because the WrestleMania seemed to fucking just
grab everybody's
attention. That one just worked. Fucking share it with people. I appreciate whoever's watching. Whoever keeps watching, leave a comment or something. You guys keep watching the full podcast, and then I want to give fucking shout outs to these people if you're actually watching.
Do we need a board and just put people's names on there?
And I know I can't do it for every single one, but if you leave a comment on the video, I will say something to you next episode. I promise. I will say some shit. Fucking Like, the last one, I think, only got, like, 2.9 hours watch time. But it was, like, only an hour and a half long. Which means, like, some people watched it fully. Yeah. The WrestleMania got, like, fucking, 16 hours of watch time or something. Jeez. So it's, like, a bunch of people watched that one. And it's, like, whoever's watching, say something. I'll special thank yous and shout outs, dude. We need something to incentivize viewers. I love you guys, and goodbye.
Bye-bye.